Hi, Judy from Witchpeace Craft. Welcome to today's video, Feel Good Friday with a little Farkle. So guys, this is my crafty corner, I guess you'd call it. This is where I normally sit and crochet and knit at night, watch television, what have you. Normally down here is tubs and bags and all sorts of crap piled up, but the boys have put this bookshelf there for me and said, you could keep your corner neat. Yeah, right. I've put in this bookshelf some yarn for projects I plan to do in the early part of the year, some pattern books, project bags on the second shelf, and a few knickknacks like button tins on the lower shelf. The bookcase is out of a storage unit we have, which has got quite a bit of furniture in from when we downsized from the bigger house. In the background is my nightlight, which is for really quite bright and when I'm crocheting dark yarn. My necklight hangs off there for when everyone's sick of me using my nightlight and I need a bit of light. And my Loops of London bag that's got my badges from Debbie the Canadian Crocheter, stitch markers from Libby, my yarn swap buddy. She sent me some really nice stitch markers last year and I didn't want to use them. I wanted to keep them as mementos. That's my corner. I have to sometimes put a few covers on the lounge because Baxter, like this time of year, he's inside in the air conditioning. It's too hot outside and he hops up on the lounge. He tries to get on my lap, so I will stop knitting or crocheting and pay attention to him. So yeah, he's not allowed on the lounge unless we have it covered. So this is my new craft corner, and I printed off Yarn Bingo and organised your yarn stash. I think this may qualify for January's Yarn Bingo. If you haven't done Yarn Bingo, you should check Llama Mama Kayla out and do Yarn Bingo. It's a lot of fun. So today, when I got up for work, I usually watch the news, check a bit of Facebook out. The news is full of all the terrible fires, especially in New South Wales. And on Facebook was a post from, I have to check my Animal Rescue Craft Guild with a list of things they needed made or donated. And I have joined the group. I'm going to make some marsupial pouches. I've made them in the past. I'll put a photo at the end of the ones I made previously. And yeah, I'm going to make some more and donate them. Want to do something to help. Quite a few little marsupials have died in the fires, and there's serious concerns that some of the smaller species will become extinct because of the fires. So that was my first thing. Went off to work, wasn't that busy, didn't really put in a full day because mail is slow getting through. Now, if your mail is coming from UK or Canada, I think it must be coming through Brisbane sorting because it's a lot quicker than the United States, which is coming through Sydney, and not all the planes can leave because of the massive smoke haze, and most of our mail arrives by plane. Today, when I checked the mailbox, I got a card. Have a cozy Christmas. Now, this was posted on December the 13th from the UK, and is from Natalie and Jacob of Made by Mum. This is kind of appropriate. They entered my Tea Cozy Make-Along. Hey, have a cozy Christmas. It was really nice. I still like getting them. I love getting cards. Inside were, I don't know if you can see them, two little stitch markers. That one says Inspire. It's really hard. And that one says Hope. I'm going to put those on my bag and keep them as mementos from Natalie and Jacob. So yeah, I like seeing what Jacob's made, seeing how his crochet journey is progressing. So that was my happy mail. My one and only acquisition this week was nothing to do with yarn, it was to do with my kitchen. I don't buy containers because I ended up with like enough Tupperware to start my own shop. And now I collect nice jars and keep spice jars, and I found this pad of sticky labels. Like you've got flowers and things. I have a lot of spices and herbs, and they're all in there at the back. Yeah, $4. I think you'd call it the dollar store. We call it the reject shop, but I found that. I won an only acquisition for the week. I was a good girl. Finished objects, whips and cows. Well, finished object. I put together 9 of my unravel mitten squares in a blanket that's right size for charity. I joined them with the braided border from Krista at the Secret Yarnery. I'll put a link in the description below. I really like that. I'm not great at joining squares, but I didn't mind that. I still have more squares. I'll probably do another 9. I may try a different border. I don't know. But yeah, my only finished object, a blanket. So that was that. As far as cowl goes, the 2020 Ice Yarn Challenge cowl, I've actually finished what I started making. Well, not quite finished it off, because now I don't know whether to continue and make it bigger or finish it and make something matching. I've still got time. I don't have to show it till the 20th of January. But yeah, undecided. Better decide soon because I need to finish it. The Bob Wilson 123 cowl, the bag that she started on Christmas Eve, I'm still doing that with slow progress. I've made square number 4. I find the bobble stitch really hard on my hands. Once I've made a big square, I have to stop and wait a few days. It's the old arthritic fingers don't like the bobble stitch. But I'm still doing that. And Ophelia Talks V-Stitch Stash Busting Cowl, V-Stitch Blanket. I'm doing that, but I've interpreted it my way. I didn't have all her colours, and I'm doing different sizes so that they meet the charity blanket size that I want to use. I've nearly finished one. I'll show you next time. So they're the cows. UFOs. I took one out that I want to finish. It's my loom knit project. The reason it's taken me so long, there is no pattern, no design. It's all up here and it's coming together as I think about it. I've done a bit more. I haven't finished it yet because I had to put it aside and think about it. But I'm getting there. I don't know how good it's going to look. So yes, hopefully by the end of January, one UFO will be finished and it will be the project for January. So I'm looking forward to the weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm going to make some jam. 3 of my pineapples have ripened and I'm going to make pineapple jam. Looks easy, but making jam's not as easy as it looks, I think. But yeah, wish me luck. I'm going to make some pineapple jam. I'm going to do some baking. Debbie the Canadian Crocheter made potato chip cookies by Martha Stewart before Christmas. Said they were really nice. I printed off the recipe because my sons reckons they sound pretty good. So I'm going to make jam and bake some cookies tomorrow, clean house and just relax. Sunday I'm off to my Cairns Reveliers group meeting and meet up with the ladies. We haven't met up since our Christmas breakup, so that'll be fun. I might introduce them to Animal Rescue Craft Guild, see if they want to do a project or items as a group. I'd be happy to pay for mail to send them south. I'll put a link in the description below to the Animal Rescue Craft Guild. And if I can't put a link, have a look at my Facebook page, Witchpeace Craft, because I put a post on there by them and their list of all the things that they want. So yeah, looking forward to the weekend. So today, during a break at work, I was in a live chat on Left is Right Crochet with Sandy. I'll link her channel. When Lisa from Lisa's Crochet in Canada said she was eating nuts and her partner Steve had glared at her because when she eats nuts, apparently she breaks wind a lot, or in her words, she farts. And my comment was, she can join my dog, because since Christmas for some reason he's been doing the same thing and the two of them are destroying the planet. Well, when I came home, when I normally come home, I have a bit of a relax. Well, someone makes me a cup of tea and I sit in the lounge and I was checking YouTube out when the most horrendous smell wafted up and my dog's looking very sheepishly. And yes, he'd let one go. So, in my family, Lisa, women don't fart. Men fart, ladies sparkle. The wind comes out with a sparkle there you have it. That's what Farkle means. So I did say to my son when Baxter dropped the most silent but deadly one this afternoon, Baxter wants to be very careful I don't gift wrap him and send him to Canada as Happy Mail for Lisa, and the two of them can Farkle to their heart's content. It smelled really bad. Unbelievable. There's a lot of fun in the live chats. I like them. Most of them are quite fun. I've never really hit one that hasn't been fun and had a lot of laugh. And Sandy's at Left is Right Crochet is always fun. So there you have it, guys. I started my craft journal. I've written up January. I started to think I'd get back to my affirmations that make me feel good. So January is think positive, be positive. That's what I will be saying to myself all January. Until next time, thanks for watching. Take care of each other and have a crafty day. Bye for now.